Hey guys, Dan here with Sterling Self-Defense. Little tech talk. All right, now somewhat common problem, not a lot, but you see sometimes, is VKS regulator. Guys are adjusting in and out on their little velocity screw, and it gets caught, and then it just gets bound up because they keep trying to crank it. What's up, Badger? Badger wants to be in on the video, as always. Hi, Badger. I'm doing something here. Give me a minute. All right, so they crank down on it, and they end up jamming it even worse than it is. If you come across this problem, you're better off just to leave it, really at the ear in the middle of the video. This doesn't look good. It's not that kind of video, buddy. All right, back off. All right, so don't crank down on it. Well, so in the past, once you get them jammed in there like that, you're done. You can't get them out. Because even if you put them a big wrench on them or whatever, all you end up doing is destroying all the threads. But, so after seeing this multiple times, I think 3 or 4 times I've seen it, and it's always been on guns that customers have sent me to fix. Haven't had it happen on mine yet, so I'm not sure what initiates it, because the markers haven't been on my hand when it happened. What I'm guessing is they're just turning it in and out a lot. Maybe they get a little dirt in there, or it could be the blue Loctite they put on there, which I don't know why they put it on there. That's stupid. Pepperball, there's no reason to do that. This is the part that's serviceable, and you got to bring in and out all the time. So there's no reason for Loctite. Plus, it's under heavy stress, so it's not going to move. It's on a spring, so there's no way it's going to be vibrating in and out. So, well, it's just dumb. So they don't need to do it. So if you get a chance when you get your VKS, what I recommend is taking your velocity screw out, cleaning off all the blue Loctite. You know, just take a little dental pick, you know, scrape it right out of there, get it out. There's no reason to have Loctite on that part whatsoever. But that's probably what initiates a problem. Guys turn it in and out, the Loctite gets all loose up in little flakes and bunches up in one spot, and then it just starts bending against the thread. So anyway, in the past, once they're locked in there, you're fucked. If you do get it out, you're going to destroy all the threads. So I thought about it, because this is the 4th one I've seen it happen with. So I'm like, there's got to be some way I can do something about this. It just can't be the end of it. So what I figured out is, what I did was I put in my vise, like so. If you need a vise to do this, and a torch. One of these are fine. They're very handy to have. Even one of those small handheld torches are fine. What you want to do is, while it's in the vise, I'm going to show you out of the vise. Hold on. Let's turn my vise down. Right. Now, the outside cylinder, you see the hole there. I already got this one out. This outside cylinder, what you want to do is don't put any heat on the inside. Take your torch, heat the outside up and down the entire cylinder. So basically what you're doing is you're heating the steel up so it's expanding. And it doesn't need to expand much, just enough to clear the blockage. So well, that's what I did. I heated the outside with the torch like a minute, up and down, all along the rounded side, all the way to the top. So I expanded the metal, put the Allen key in there, 3/8, twisted it right out, no problem. Prior to that, it wouldn't move with a pipe wrench on it. After that, came right out. Kind of kicking myself in the ass. So thinking about all those regulators I threw in the garbage. No, it wasn't a lot. It was like, it happened to 4 total. And I threw out like 2 of them. Luckily, I saved one of the other ones. I just found it and tried it on that one. And that was another one I couldn't get out for nothing. And it did it. It worked perfectly. Got it right out. So that saves you a lot of money. Plus, regulators are always hard to get these days. They're all going toward builds. But, all right, we got a fixed regulator, so we're good to go. It's a nice fix. You need a little torch to do it. You're not going to do it with a lighter. There's no way a lighter is going to do it. You have to get that metal hot enough. And I'm not talking about cherry red. You're just heating it for about a minute, up and down end of it. You know, if it starts getting red, stop. You're not even burning the paint. You just want to get it hot enough just to expand enough to let it get by without buggering all the screws to shit. And then once you get it out, take like a dental pick, something like this, go inside the regulator and clear. Feel the little threads. and make sure they're not buggered. Like if you try to take it out without doing this, there's a good chance you buggered some threads. So check those. But the threads you're going to bugger the quickest are the brass ones. But these are replaceable. You can buy these. I don't remember what they cost. They're like $5, a little brass screw. If those threads are buggered, just buy a new one. Easy, quick little fix. All right, so that's, same thing. If you have the problem, I've never seen the problem in an FSC. I've only seen it in VKSs, which is kind of weird. It's just really the same regulator. You should see it in the FSCs too. I don't know why it's just happening in VKSs, but who knows? All right, so that is that. And also, while I'm making a video, might as well talk about the elephant in the room. Freaking retard out there telling everybody, oh, the VKS is no longer sold to the public. You can't get them anymore. And it's all because of Sterling. Sterling! He's the reason I got no hair. I hate him. Oh. None of that's true. What happened is Pepperball cut down on a lot of their distributors. They were getting losses. Guys were stealing from warehouses, whatever. And some distributors were just selling to just anybody. Guys that weren't dealers, just Joe Smo, whatever. Which ain't supposed to do. And that's not all dealers, just some of them. But anyway, they figured they would cut down, get rid of a lot of their distributors, and open up their own, public distributorship, which they've been working on. Their own company, just doing that. So this way, any of their problems, they can go right back to them and find out where it is, rather than checking on 20 different, distributors. So anyway, basically Pepperball used to send out to distributors, and distributors would send out to different dealers. Or some dealers like me just go straight to Pepperball and cut out the middleman and get what you need. Because distributors also don't have parts. They can't get parts. They only sell the actual markers themselves. So they went away with that. So Grimberg's distributor, he deals with a distributor that's on the East Coast. It's cheaper. It's actually, I should have been dealing with him. It's cheaper shipping to get it on the same coast rather than all the way out from Pepperball. So his distributor stopped selling. So he was told that maybe they weren't selling to the public anymore, and that's why that came out. But that wasn't true. So Spencer took the whole thing and said, oh, it's because it's true. Any excuse to fucking bash me, because I'm the guy that calls him out and all his thieving and lying, blames everything on me or Henry Stone at PSI. Whatever. Well, I put in my order with Pepperball, and I actually had two people from the groups, as I was talking to Pepperball on speakerphone, they could hear every word, putting in my order. So that's not true. We're still getting VKSs. And it's funny because back in 2019, nobody knew anything about VKSs. Nobody. There wasn't a single one in any of the less lethal groups. And that's because back then, Pepperball did not sell to the public. I contacted Pepperball back then to get the VKSs. They were just putting TCPs out to the public. Just started then. And I was pushing on the VKS. And they're like, no, military only. I pushed and pushed. A year later, they released the VKS yellow version to the public. Only the yellow version, not the black, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. That's when it first came out to the public. And that's when I got mine. And this is before the Spencer ever existed or any of these other guys ever existed. And I was on the groups back then. Back then was all M17s, TIPX, FSC just came out, shooting a whopping 30 joules. TCR was real popular, but the mainstay was definitely the M17. Everybody's M17 group. So, what do you do this? What do you do? Mod this, mod that. Working on that. That's when I started posting, hey guys, check out the VKS. They're like, oh, what is that? That looks pretty cool. How much is that? Oh, $12.99. What? Oh my God, that's I could get 4 M17s for that. That's insane. Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it was expensive, but you get what you pay for. So it was a hard push. Everyone's like, fuck that, never. I'd rather get 4 M17s. So anyway, I started making videos, shooting. I was the only guy in all the groups that had a VKS. The only guy. And everyone's telling me, I'm nuts, you're nuts. Oh, those things are too expensive. I can get a fucking real AR for that. Which is true, and I agree. I'm like, yeah. But quality to quality, compare the M17 to the VKS. You got the M17 back then. I think 50 joules was the highest that M17 ever saw. And guys are going crazy and they're breaking left and right. I'm like, guys, out of the box, 55, 60 joules. You ain't got to do shit. Change it over. So that started winning people over. So slowly, a person here, a person there, got one. Then the videos started coming out, and all of a sudden, everyone's got VKSs. And everybody's a VKS expert. Fast forward a couple of years later, you got guys, Spencer joins the groups. Oh, I just bought my first FSC, guys. Look, oh, so pretty. I think I'm going to paint it. Knew nothing about it. A week later, oh my God, I got myself a VKS, and now I'm an expert. That's how he got started. But we know how we all got his. But anyway, that's the history of the VKS in Less Lethal. That's how it worked. But I've been a pepperball dealer the whole time, buying from Pepperball. So if there was any big thing that happened at Pepperball, I would tell you guys. If they weren't selling to the public anymore, I'd be the first one telling you. Then I'm like, fuck it, I'll just build my own gun, which I would do if it went away, which I don't want to do, so don't bug me about that. Enough people have. This is still all hobby. So, and guys hitting my website, dude, calm down. The VKS is not going away. I'm getting phone calls all day. I need VKS, I need it right now. Build it up for me. I'll pay anything. No. There's plenty of them out there. I'm not going to rob people on VKSs. And there's a lot of guys that have been saving up to them, and now they're calling me going, oh, I've been saving, but now they're going away, so I got to have it. They're not going away. Right now, they're a little harder to get. I just put my order in. I wanted 13. I only got 4 because they got no regulators. Right now, the biggest problem is not the tank regulators. I'm waiting on 200 regulators myself, personally. Pepperball has none, and First Strike has none right now. They're waiting for the factory to pump them out. There's none out there at all right now, which sucks because I got tons of tanks and no regulators. I got 10 CI tanks, which they don't make anymore. They're gone. The best freaking smallest tank you can get, and I don't have regs for them. I used up all the regs I had on the few that I got rid of already. So I'm waiting on regs. They're waiting on regs. They're going to be here soon, next couple of weeks probably. Once the regs come in, boom, they'll be flying out. They got everything else for the VKS. They just don't have the tank regulators. Without a tank regulator, they can't send out the guns because guns come with a tank and a regulator. The Pro comes with a steel tank, needs a regulator. The Pro Plus comes with a carbon fiber tank, needs a regulator. So they can't do much until they have regulators. But I got them to send me 4 for now. I'm like, shit, send them to me without fucking regulators, whatever. But they're not going away, so guys, calm down. You don't need to buy them all right now. Other guys, like that Spencer guy, take advantage and say, oh, they're going away, so buy the ones I got now. Only $69.95. You know how that goes. Just trying to take advantage of you. Tell them they're not going to be around. These are the last ones in the world. They're not. They're going to be around forever. So that's it. Don't freak out. And guys, calm down the fucking website, ordering everything, thinking everything's going away. I don't do this for a living. I don't give a fuck about the money, but now I'm getting, you guys, I got other shit to do. I don't want to be fucking filling orders all day. I don't fucking care about the money. Calm the fuck down, stop ordering. You're not going to hear that from many people, but fucking hey, I don't want to be bothered with this much shit. I don't mind, helping guys out, getting parts and shit they need, but fucking hey, guys, give me 10 of this, 10 of that, 15 of those. Dude, calm the fuck down. I'm not going to fill those orders. I don't give fuck the money. I don't care about that. You guys don't take advantage. They're going to be there. You'll be able to get the parts. They're not going away. They're going to be there. So calm down. Chill out. VKS is still here. Don't listen to some crazy people's memes showing pictures of fucking Pepperball burning behind me. I actually kind of like those memes. They were funny. And me sitting by a grave site going, Pepperball. Yeah. And they put Harry Stone's face in there too. Funny thing about that idiot, Alex Less Lethal, whatever he calls himself. Doesn't show his name, doesn't show his face, no information whatsoever. He's just like Spencer. He's probably one of the guys we all know. Spencer with his 1,500 fake fucking accounts he uses. And he's going on, Danzella, whatever. He uses a profile. If you guys look closely, he superimposed my face on the profile pic. It's just one of his fake freaking, accounts that he uses for propaganda against me or Henry Stone, so he could just rob people on his own garbage that he sells. But anyway, he's a freaking nutball, and everyone's seen him on Facebook going crazy the past freaking week. It's actually even funny. I'm enjoying the shit out of it. But the website I'm not enjoying. Calm the fuck down. I've got orders going like fucking crazy. People bugging me. Dude, they're not going away. Calm down. And I'm not going to be fulfilling any orders that are like, give me 10 of these, 12 of these, 15 of these. Nobody needs fucking 10 of this, 10 of that, whatever, dude. Calm the fuck down. The guys are trying to overstock thinking they're going away. They're not. I'm not going to fulfill those orders. I'm just not. I'll refund your money back, whatever. But that's just ridiculous. You get 10 of, a bunch of guys, what happens is a bunch of guys do that. I run out of parts, and the guys that really need them can't get them. And that's the only fucking reason I sell parts. Is so guys that really need them can get them, because you can't get pepperball parts anywhere else. And it took me years to fight back and forth with pepperball to actually get parts. They didn't used to sell parts. Every single part I got was a fight back. Oh, we don't sell that part. That's just warranty. I'm like, well, what about people without warranty? Everything I had to fight back and forth to get. So they'll be there. Don't worry about it. Need a part, just call me up. But don't try to order like fucking 20 or 100 of some spring, because I'm not going to do it. You know, the parts are there for people that really need them. Anyone that really needs them don't need that many. So anyway, guys, that's it. So the regulator thing, anyone's got that problem. If you don't understand what I said, you know, send me a message, give me a call, I'll explain it to you. But it's great. If you had that problem and you bought a new regulator, hopefully you saved the old regulator. You can go back and fix it. And this way, at least you got a backup regulator. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. Take care.